My people, sons and daughters of Helghan. For many years, we have been a broken nation. Shunned, oppressed, and conquered by those we sought to escape. 10 years ago, I asked for time, and that time was granted by you. You, the strength in my arm, the holders of my dreams. Our forefathers embarked on the greatest exodus in the history of all mankind. An exodus for freedom. Helghan became that freedom. Our new world changed our bodies. At first, it weakened us, but in fact, we were growing stronger. In the time you have given me, I have rebuilt our nation. I have rebuilt our strength. And I have rebuilt our pride. Our enemies at home have been re-educated. We have given them new insights into our cause. On this day, we stand united once more. On this day, those driven to divide us will hear our voice. On this day, we shall act as one, and we shall be ignored no more!
General Adams, sir! We got multiple Hellgas vessels approaching. What do we do, sir?
Fire! Defenders of the Helgas dream, now is our time! My people, sons and daughters of Helghan, this much I vow. The history of these days will be written in blood. By crushing the armies of our enemy, by seizing the weapons they thought to turn against us, we were fighting for our very existence. But if there are those who would deny us peace, refuse us our rightful place in the universe, then we will unleash such terrible vengeance that generations yet unborn
will cry out in anguish.
A spokesman for ISA High Command had this to say on Visari's latest outburst.
The dictator Visari plays a martyr while threatening the peace of the universe.
Listen to this shit makes me want to break something.
Ever the diplomat, Rico.
Yeah.
Colonel Templar.
I'm off the field this time. So I'm looking to you and Sev to get it done.
You know we're on it.
Good luck, Sergeant.
Sir.
The ISA also confirmed that the second wave of the invasion fleet is due to launch imminently. They will arrive in orbit over the Helghan capital in approximately 2 weeks, by which time Fleet Commander Templar expects the first wave of the assault force to have dealt decisive blows against Visari's forces. I'm sure we all wish our brave men and women good luck and Godspeed.
Time for diplomacy has passed. The Helghast do not reason. They started this war when they invaded Vecta, and it's up to us to conclude it.
The enemy may shatter our bodies, but they cannot break our spirit. Even now, they advance on our homeworld to seize by force what they cannot claim by right. They cannot imagine what awaits them. We will smite the invaders from our skies! Though they sweep over our lands like the sands of winter, never again will we bow before them. Never again endure their oppression. Never again endure their tyranny. We will strike without warning and without mercy, fighting as one hand, one heart, one soul. We will shatter their dreams and haunt their nightmares, drenching our ancestors' graves with their blood. And as our last breath tears at their lungs, as we rise again from the ruins of our cities, they will know Helghan belongs to the Helghast.
My heart's off. All preparations have been made.
Wear a Radek and start.
The package is ready.
Father.
My people, sons and daughters of Helghan, on this day, as our enemy ships burn away in orbit, as our bodies lie broken in our streets, we are once again reminded of the depths of their depravity. For years we have suffered unbearable hardships, banished by our enemies to die from disease, from famine. They scarred us, they weakened us, but that time has passed. For years we worked away on empty stomachs, slowly rebuilding our strength, our pride, and our nation. But that time has passed. All these years, I have been humbled by the honor to lead you ever onwards. From this day till the end of days.
Sir, you have to move the ISA out here.
Vanguard system online. Touch to initiate security scan. Scan complete. Welcome, Aaron Danner. Historical archive accessed.
The origins of the battle for Vector reach back centuries. An idyllic, Earth-like world. The colony grew powerful and prosperous, but when its settlers asserted their independence from colonial rule, a bloody conflict followed. Earth crushed the rebellion and seized control of Vector, driving the rebels into exile on the harsh mining world of Helgen. Those who survived grew stronger, while nursing a burning sense of injustice until a charismatic leader seized power. Visari forged them into a nation, the Helghast, asserting their superiority and their right to Vector. The Vectans reached out to the Helghast through diplomacy. The Helghast response was a devastating surprise attack on Vector. Its defensive forces were quickly overrun as the Helghast swept through the south, advancing on the strategic city of Diortum. The commander in the south has tasked the infamous Colonel Kratek with crushing ISA resistance here.
What was rightfully ours will be ours again. Nothing can deny us an historic victory.
Admiral Grey led the defense of Diortum, but has now fallen into enemy hands, bringing ISA resistance to the brink of collapse.
The Helghast aren't on Vector for justice, but for conquest. We will fight them to the last man.
The fate of Vector hangs in the balance.
Incoming transmission.
Welcome to the war zone, Danner. This is the big one, the jackpot. The ISA are desperate, running out of men and equipment fast. They're ready to pay big bucks for our brand of elite firepower. For hard-ass sons of bitches like you. Good to have you back on the payroll. One man's cause is another man's grievance. Either way, it's a chance to make money. You're going in at the deep end, Danner. No time for introduction, so I'm pairing you up with Ivanov.
Hey, Danner. Always a pleasure. And this time we get to kick the Higgs out of my backyard.
Here's where you start. The ISA got a lead on their missing commander from the ambassador on Helgen.
They have me under surveillance, but an informant got through to the embassy. Admiral Grey is still alive. She's being held for interrogation in Kratek's center of operations. I know Kratek. He'll kill her as soon as he has what he wants.
Grey's more than a war hero. She heads up the weapons research facility in Diortum, which the Higgs just ransacked. The ISA want her out of Kratek's hands before she can talk. She's being held somewhere inside the former halls of justice. We have the plans, but it's too heavily fortified for a frontal assault. So you'll glide suit to the roof of the building and infiltrate from there. You'll have to get inside the security center to locate the Admiral, but it's heavily reinforced. Demo charges should crack it open, but that's gonna draw reinforcements, so be ready.
Maybe we can try smoking them out instead.
Either way, once you locate the Admiral, you have to escort her out. I'll evac you by intruder. The ISA's paying us big bucks, gentlemen. Time to show you're worth it.
The war between the Vectans and the Helghast ended in seconds. They call it the Terracide. 1 billion lives lost in the petricite fires that swept Helgen's surface, reducing it to nothing more than a lifeless rock. In the days that followed, an uneasy truce was negotiated and a settlement was reached. The survivors were to be given refuge on another world. Vecta, home of those responsible for Helgen's destruction. Half of the planet was given over to the survivors, and the Vectans that lived there were forced to leave. This was no longer their home. This was New Helgen.
Can't take everything, just what we need. Listen, I know this is tough, but we don't have a choice. We have to get to the wall. We'll be safe on the other side. I'm gonna look out for you. I need you to do the same for me, okay? You're gonna be my second in command. Let's go.
Coming, Dad.